Hey there, all you wonderful people tonight. Yeah, I just, you know, I just need something to do. It's a little early. I usually am late, but I decided to be early. And nobody's in the room anyway, so that's all right, huh? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just happy I can sometimes talk to myself. Yeah, I just like talking to myself. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Hey, old school Dave Aiden, timestamp guy. There you go. Yeah, yeah, I just decided to get out a little early. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be cold this weekend. I'll tell you, it's gonna be practically below zero. Oh man, Cato. Ooh-wee. I'm still gonna walk around outside though. Gotta gotta stay in shape. Gotta stay in shape because if I don't stay in shape, this old heart will go away and die, and I won't be here anymore. My enemies will be happy, but I don't want to make my enemies happy, so I'll stay alive for you friends. Yeah, most most people are great. Uh, Thank you very much for the likes. You're all so kind. Yeah, you're all kind. Yeah, I am. Oh, I'm just trying to plan things for my channel this year. I mean, I'm going to travel more this year for sure. Yeah, I got to start doing parades again, and um, maybe I can go on some rides at the county fair or maybe at Valley Fair if I can somehow get there. I was going to fun 50 Sunday. Yeah, probably. But Valley Fair though, you'd have to leave it by about in the afternoon because all kinds of um, kooky people run around at night. Yeah, when the night people run around in the big city, they cause problems. Yeah, just it's more angry people out there these days with this social media and stuff. I mean, so many people on social media, they just think they're such stars just because you have an account. Big deal. I mean, I got an account. So what? I mean, any bozo with a computer or a tablet or a phone can get an account. You know. Oh, oh, Sammy and Jimmy's treehouse. What can you find for dinner? Um, that's a good question. your, your town's bigger than mine, so um, I don't know. Let's just see. Um, hmm, I can't think. I can't think. Let's see. Hmm. Um, I really don't know. I don't know offhand. Yeah, the only thing I've eaten today is let's see, had a biscuit for breakfast, Jimmy Dean biscuit. For lunch, I had I don't remember. I don't remember what I had for lunch. Uh, Fourth person, welcome, welcome in. Yeah, meat and potatoes. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, meat and potatoes. Yeah, that sounds good. Um, Smokehouse barbecue Bush's baked beans are delicious. You got to buy in bigger cans though. They don't usually sell them in smaller cans. I don't know why. Um, let's see. I don't remember what I had for lunch. I had something small. Yeah, I had um, uh, some kind of chips. Tostitos. Yes, yes, Tostitos chips. Yeah, yeah, had Tostitos chips. Yeah. Oh man. Oh boy. just tell those that left, thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. It's kind of you. Yeah. Oh boy. It's funny. I get these Swiss Army knives and I never really use them except to cut paper. Huh. Yeah, I am there, Chef Dump. Yes, I am. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad there. Gonna stay awake this time. I'm not gonna fall asleep, or I'm not gonna have gummies while I'm on the air live because trolls might come around and try to wreck my computer like a bunch of jokers at one time. I ate one. Let's see. I'll have to check back, but that was the last time. Was a bunch of trolls came in and tried to get me kicked out of YouTube, but I had their number because this morning when I got up, when I got up in the morning, I checked around. When? I'll have to go back and check. I'll go back and check, see what it is. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it was December 30th, 2022. Yeah, it was about December 30th, 2022. A bunch of trolls came in and was asking stupid questions. Usually I would have zapped them, but I wasn't prepared at the time. So the next morning I got up, I thought, oh, whoa, look at these comments. I thought I better start reporting some of these yo-yos, and I did. I reported about 5 of them for excessive comments, like, did I kill K somebody, the K word, the big one. I had to report them. Yeah, because I'm not going to leave that in because YouTube, they'll kick me out. Yeah, YouTube is just really kicking out the independent channels for almost any reason they want. So I got to protect my back, and I know you do too. You're on certain kinds of social media, Oh yeah, I reported those people, and one kept saying in capital letters some yo-yo their mode or some crap. I don't know. I reported that one for harassment too. And I reported about 5 of them. They didn't think I knew how to use the report, but I did. Yeah, that's true. But I finished them off though. I finished them off because one of them later on was saying a bunch of crap in my personal message, and I was kind of nice to him, but that person kept blah 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 blah, and oh, I'm this kind of criminal or whatever. I thought, fine, I'm no criminal. You're the criminal, See, a lot of those trolls, they, real tough people never post comments on social media or anything. It's the trolls, Yeah, that's straight timestamp guy. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing about trolls, is they just need to cause problems. They'll call you all kinds of names and stuff like that. Well, not to your faces, but behind your back and stuff, or on the internet where they're safe, where they're in their house and they'll look fat like this, drinking their cola and eating their chips with extra salt on it, and grabbing their heart, and ready to, I get their charge out of nothing, Yeah, I told him, I said, you want to see me face to face? I don't, for me, to me, there's no rules, In the real life world of what you do, there's no rules. When military goes and fights their enemies, there's no rules. 0. Yeah. Yeah, the United States Marines, why they're called devil dogs? Because the Iraqi military is the ones who call the Marines devil dogs because of their aggressive fighting. Oh, the Discord. Oh, well, I suppose I could, but well, Discord's just so different. It's differently difficult. You know, it, I mean, I'm just not as smart as most people. I'm half fried because of this crap I had when I was a kid. Made me stupid. It wasn't my fault. Yeah, everything will be all right eventually. Everything will be all right. Everything will be okay. Yeah, everything will be all right. Yeah. Yeah, I just oh boy. Well, eventually, yeah, I should start getting some guests on my show. That'd be an idea. Yeah, I'll take any guest. I mean, if just even if they start in YouTube, that's okay. I mean, I'm not like a lot of those channels where you're gonna have 500 subscribers before I talk to you. You're gonna have 1,000 subscribers before I talk to you. Yeah, yo-yos. Oh, just like this one guy a while back named Nick Johnson, that driving channel. I mean, that yo-yo. Yeah, one time in an email, he was asking me about my, hey there, Welcome Chronicles, welcome. Yeah. Anyway, this, let's see, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Must be my Alzheimer's disease or something. I don't know. Hoping I have Alzheimer's. I'll be scared. I'll be scared out of my mind then. I'll have to turn in my driver's license. So here's my driver's license. I have Alzheimer's. I can't drive. Oh, there's Piscinus. Welcome. welcome to the welcome to the chat. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Not. No, not too much. It's gonna be cold this weekend, so I'll be walking in walking in cold weather. I'll just be walking in very cold weather, so I can exercise and stay in shape in case I get attacked out in the street or something like that. Got to keep in shape for that. I mean, even as an old man, you got to defend yourself somehow against idiots and yo-yos in case they jump out of their vehicle and try to start something with you. It's happened to me before. Someone jumped out of their vehicle to chase me, ran for my life, ran over fences, and I've I did do a cooking video once there, Bogum Chronicles. I did one with a crock pot, $50 worth of organic food, and I only got like 28 views in 2 years. I spent $50 in my crock pot. 50 bucks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Food reviews, yeah, because I love everything I eat. Yeah, I love everything I eat. I make sure of that. Okay, I'll tell you the foods I don't like, since I hate Cheerios cereal. It's disgusting. I can't eat Cheerios. No, I didn't get my crock pot because I forgot to get that when my relative called a bunch of people to take some of our stuff and then throw some of our stuff in the garbage can. And I tried to take everything out of the house, but I couldn't breathe at the time and I couldn't move. So, yeah, that's the way it is. I forgive my relative. They, wanted to sell the house in Wadena. That Wadena is a town where there's not much to do. Yeah, oh yeah, it's in the central region in Wadena County. See, there's Brainerd to the east, Detroit Lakes to the west, northwest. To the west, there's Fergus Falls. The southwest, yeah, I'll get another one eventually. I'll get another crock pot. Okay, and then there's one to the southwest. There's Alexandria. You know, and like I said before, if all the towns if I was traveling to central Minnesota, which I won't at this time, I'd either go to Alexandria or go to Detroit Lakes. That's my favorite towns. up there. Yeah. But I have no reason to go up there anymore. You know, when I left that area, I had one friend left, Michael the Marn Dog, the one I did the interview with a while back. I hope he's doing okay. Nice guy. He's aggressively different, but oh, Michael. Oh, yeah. Anyway, oh, oh yes, an old Swiss Army knife. Any news? Not much for news. No. um, yeah. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Three things. Hmm. I like the Swiss Army knife. Looks so cool. I like that Swiss on there. I wish I could go to Switzerland and visit the country, but it takes money and I don't have it. Plus, I'd rather go on a boat and go on the airlines because I don't like the TSA monkeying with people's privates, and I don't like my privates touched because I get really mad if some guy touches my private parts. And it goes with ladies who I don't date neither. Yeah, I get the new crock pot and vacation to Switzerland. That's out for me. I left the United States once in my life. That was to Saskatoon. That was when going to Canada, you see, that was free, but now they charge you money after the 9/11 thing, in 2001. So after that happened, Canada and the United States charged money to go inside each other's country. And I'm not going to pay $75 to go to Canada or $100, whatever it costs. Pricing, there you go. Yeah, yes, I am Chef Dump. I'm going to go do more of those outside videos. Yeah, I'll be working on that. I'll see if there's parades. Hopefully, maybe I'll catch an auto show or something, or you know, yeah, yeah. I once tried to do a softball game a while back in Park Rapids, Minnesota, but I was behind a fence and it looked awful. So I I destroyed that video because it. See, having a film behind the fence, it just doesn't work. And they didn't let me sit in the dugout when I had my camera. That's the trouble. When you go to these sporting events and someone has a camera, let's pretend like I was manager of a Special Olympics basketball team and some YouTuber, the camera comes out. He said, "Hey, you, the camera. What are you doing? For YouTube. Hey, sitting on our bench, there, brother or sister. Go film our game." I say, I would, as long as they're cool. I would. But people just don't do that. It's just so weird. Yeah, I did a little bit. Yeah. I think I worked about, I don't know, 3, 4 days this week, and not too much. Yeah, you don't get much from time to time, but that's okay. Family, since we sold the house in Wadena, I get a little of this and that to help me out. That's all right. It's okay. You know, everything's all right. Everything's all right. I'm still eating food. I may be skinnier, but I'm still eating, and I just feel bad for people out there starving. The like families, especially with children that don't have food. Because children need food, and and good liquids too. Children always do, especially because child's developing brain needs nutrition more than an adult. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, and that's why I don't like go to a food shelf and like take food. For example, I could, but I won't. But there's some people that'll go to food shelves and take food, even though they make a lot of money. There's some that do, like when they go to Second Harvest or something like that. Yeah, I don't like that. You know, I mean, that takes me. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and because there might be a family that might need it, and they ran out, and oh boy, the family's going to starve tonight, or the next night. I mean, there's starvation, all over the world. You know, probably every country, I'm sure. You know, probably even Switzerland for all we know. You know, yeah, every country has starvation, some more than others. Some countries, there's people don't have running water. And some countries, people probably use the toilet water to drink for all you and I know, which is sad. You know, I hate to see that. Yeah. I don't know. I probably mentioned in a previous episode, but I watched a prison documentary once. They had this one guy, and this is no lie. Here's a toilet. He was washing his towel, a bar of soap, swishing it around the toilet to wash his towels. I thought that was revolting. He says, "Man, I like washing my towels. Keeps it real clean, man." He said, "Yeah, yeah, that was just so weird. That was so weird." Well, at least the trolls aren't around. That's good. Now you wild horse fans are keeping an eye on those trolls for me, and nobody's trolling, so the trolls are too scared and running away now. Take my water, just throw it at them. Throw at those trolls and nail them. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So, the only spring water I buy. Oh, I buy Topo Chico once in a while. Yeah, that's true. I actually saw that in a prison documentary. I did see that. It was weird. This guy cleaned a toilet. He cleaned his towels in a toilet bowl. Yeah, with a bar of soap. I guess they didn't want to wait for prison laundry or something, you know? Oh, yeah. I think they should show some of that to kids in schools. How they clean stuff in a toilet. I bet some of those bad kids in schools will turn good. Would it turn me good? Some of the bad things I did in schools, if I would have saw that, I'd think to myself, oh, I better be a good kid. I would have. I saw something like that, I would. You're good at multi-asking. Multi-asking. Oh, that's a new word, multi-asking. Yeah. Welcome to the room, fourth person. Well, if you're a troll, my wild horse fans are keeping an eye on trolls. So, but if you're not a troll, you're welcome. Friends are welcome. Trolls will get their asses kicked by us. Trolls will get their asses kicked by us because we will win against the trolls. We will always win against the trolls. Yeah. 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 Hopefully this year will be better than last. I see gasoline prices kicked up. It was like 309. Now it's up to 329. Went up 20 cents a gallon. So yeah, I got my gas at 309 at the time. So did anything tank lately? Not really. I just um let's see. What have I eaten? Let's see. I don't know. That comes to ideas with food reviews. Yeah. And you can ask your friends, Tom Ben McKeldin and Mitch Victory. They seem to be experts at stuff, you know. Yeah, they seem to be the experts. Yeah, not working on characters isn't really that easy, you know. Yeah, Yeah, I'll do other things with the characters too. Stupid game, you hate that stupid guy. Or behold my faithful lambs. Yeah. I'll have to put on the stuff before I really get in the boat because I can't get in the movies well looking at like myself. Yeah. Yeah, when I was a younger man, see, I used to could do 20 different invitations at least, you know. Random Candor, I haven't talked to Random Candor in a while. He does say some things now and then, I've seen him, but otherwise, you know, yeah, I'll just have to see what he does, you know. But whichever way he does his social media or his channels or his Twitter or whatever other hobbies Random Candor does, that's up to Random Candor. Hey, very, very smart guy, Random Candor. He's a very intelligent, you know, very intelligent guy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe he's starting his own show. I'll check on that. Probably watch an episode or two or something. Yeah, I've been watching some YouTube stuff, not too much. I watched some Charlie Bow driving around the worst neighborhoods and doing his interviews. Doing interviews with some guys rolling dice. All the papers. Eh, it's just stuff I'm sorting out. It's just stuff I'm sorting out. That's for my printer and stuff in case I gotta print things. It's just a bunch of baloney. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. As yeah, Dennis Weaver on McLeod. There you go. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to like McLeod riding this horse down New York City. That was funny. So Marshall in Taos, New Mexico. Yeah, Dennis Weaver was a great actor. Yeah, I enjoyed that show. Yeah, sometimes in YouTube I'll just watch those real old shows for a good laugh or two. Yeah, I like the Rockford Files. Oh yeah, and James Gardner. Get this, in case you didn't know, James Gardner did his own stunts. Because besides an actor, he was a formula. He was like a race car driver too, a stunt driver. Yeah, he did his own stunts. And okay, his Pontiac Esprit. That was actually a Formula engine. And they souped it up too. They made the Esprit really fast. Because see, the Firebird Esprit was the, yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Yeah, the Esprit, as you know, back in the 70s, is a real slow car. You know that. Yeah, it's like a real slow car back then. The Formula was the faster one. But you see, for the show, of course, they're going to soup up the cars for James Gardner. At one time, for the show, they wanted him to drive a Trans Am. He said, "Oh no, I want to just keep driving the Firebird because I want my character to be a struggling private eye." Yeah, private eye living in a trailer by the beach. Yeah. Yeah, if I was a private eye, I would live no beach in a trailer. Those trailers are pretty flimsy. Yeah, especially when you by the beach. What if a hurricane or a tidal wave goes and hits your trailer? There you go. You could say goodbye. You say goodbye forever, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can say goodbye to the world. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh boy, I'm just so tired. So tired. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Just oh yeah, yeah. Those campers are pretty flimsy. Yeah. Oh, sometimes they have these like real big campers. I don't know if they're Dodgers or what those real old ones in the '80s. I saw one once in St. Cloud. Had like old miles, like for $3,000. Boy, if somebody could find some land, they could live in that thing. Actually, it's kind of livable in a way. Yeah, a person would need some acres of land and electricity too. That's going to cost though. If you need electricity and plumbing, it's not cheap. When it comes to plumbing and electricity, not cheap. It takes a lot of money, lots and lots of money. Of course, you got the private well too. So who knows if your water is good or disgusting? Because there's some areas of the United States where water is just very disgusting. Because I know when my dad had that grocery store in Cyrus, Minnesota, the water smelled bad and tasted worse. And when the water dripped, rust color would be like on the bathtub and stuff like that. You know, yeah. And the Monaga water, the private well where my dad was, that didn't taste too good. Kind of yuck. Was better than the Cyrus water. Cyrus water was undrinkable. I didn't know what my dad was thinking at the time when he bought that store. Yeah, well, now the store is completely gone. They had to tear it down because the roof like totally collapsed, and that was that. Oh, the worst water, yeah, that was the one I mentioned about in Cyrus. And the best water, you're talking about private water for in the house, right? I'm sure you're talking about that. Okay. I'm going to exclude my spring water. I'll exclude that. Okay. Okay. Let's think. Let's see. I think before they actually totally build the um, Brooklyn Park, I think the Brooklyn Park water at the time was the best. But as time goes by, they've built a lot of extra houses and businesses and stuff. And yeah, when you have to dump stuff in the rivers and stuff like that, the water treatment plant, as we know, can only do so much. As we know, you know that too, of course. Yeah, I mean, people in the water treatment plants, I give them this because it's very hard to do. Yeah, it's very hard to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember one time they sold those stupid flushable wipes. I never put those down the toilet. Then hey there, little Will. Hey, yeah. There was one time. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. One time they had flushable wipes. And I got a bill from the water company. It said, don't put your flushable wipes down the toilet anymore because it's clogging up our water system. Of course, I'm glad he never did. Yeah. And then they told the people to file a complaint against the company that made flushable wipes or whatever. And a lot of people did, and the flushable wipes kind of disappeared. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, no, I was just saying though, as I remember those things, oh, the Wadena water wasn't bad. To answer your question earlier, they're Pisaninas. Pisaninas, funny. Yeah, yeah, the Wadena water wasn't bad. Okay, I'll mention which water. Okay, I said the Monaga water is pretty bad. Let's see, the Janesville, Minnesota water wasn't too bad. Mankato water was, yeah, yeah, you have the Minnesota River. It's like the Mississippi, polluted. because that's where the water comes from in Mankato, the Minnesota River. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Yeah. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes Mitch Victory sings, and sometimes Tom Van McKeldin sings. Mitch mostly sings clean songs or con artist songs, and Tom Van McKeldin sings songs for his own selfish reasons. you know, like, I'm really like polygamy, something like that. I could do better if I had the wig on. No, that's the trouble. When a person gets into character, oh, it's 6 people in the room. Hey, great. Oh, you people are so wonderful tonight. Yes, you are. So wonderful. So cool. Oh, I left. That's okay. Thanks for stopping by, number 6. Yeah, 5. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, things are. Ouch. Yeah, I'll just have to work on some more songs, I guess. Yeah, I've done so many. Yeah, yeah, I've done so many, and I don't know if I'll create more characters, and then I might. Yeah, it takes a while to create characters and stuff like that. You see, as far as doing a channel is concerned, you know, there's a lot of channels out there. They do the same things over and over and over and over and over again, and they complain that nobody watches them. Well, I always want to watch the same things over and over again. See, people have got to mix them up a little bit. Yeah, even change your music a little bit if you can. Change your acting a little bit if you can. You know, just like back in the '70s, when All in the Family was on. At first, you had Archie Bunker being, against anybody but white, and there's Michael Stivic being this intellectual from college who doesn't want to join the military, and but then after a while, and they're showing more serious stuff like Edith Bunker getting violated by some creep, and you know, yeah. See, sometimes shows will change, you know, because they have to. If you don't change, you're done. Yeah, just like The Simpsons. This is their 35th year. They've changed a lot too, because you can't do the same things over and over again. You can't. South Park's changed a lot. Yeah, a lot of shows you got to change. Got to change. We all change in our own way. We all change. Yeah, yeah. When I say when I was a younger man, I prefer myself to watch mostly the old classics. Yeah, yeah. I'm an old timer. I can't help it. Today's shows are, you know, the next baby punched my face. Oh, baby punched me in the face. Hey, that's an idea. My little baby boy punched me in the face, knocked out 2 of my teeth, and it started bleeding. Hey, you know what? I could. There you go. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, with a baby's got to be tough at punching. I'd have to have a tough wife. I'd have to have a very tough wife because I don't punch very hard myself. So, you need, yeah, yeah, you need a tough wife. Need a tough wife. I mean, I need a tough wife, but I like a pretty wife. A wife who's nice and really wild, of course. Mhm. A wild wife, a real wild one, to do so much fun things. Whatever fun things we do, we close the door, turn off the maybe we can leave the lights on or turn them off. We can choose or make them dim, and we do what we want. Have a lot of fun. My lady and I. Will it happen again in my life? Maybe it won't. Fun on the beach. There you go. Mm-hmm. Some fun with a lady on the beach. Oh, it'd be a dream if I could own a place with a private beach. But there's only one trouble when you own private beaches by the Pacific Ocean, though, or the Atlantic, is you get those hurricanes and tidal waves. They're devastating. Yeah, they can wreck your boat, wreck your house, wreck your car. They can wipe everything you got out. Everything. I mean, I've been through the tornado in Wadena that time when it was in by our house and knocked down the bird feeder. That was the only thing. Then less than a block away at Tapley Park, the trees were uprooted. The houses were just totally wrecked. Yeah. Ever been? Yes, I have. See, I've been in some rowboats, been in a motorboat. I rented a motorboat once for $5 at the old Horseshoe Lake in Monaga. Yeah. Yeah, I never really floated on the bigger boats. I went on one boat that was kind of docked in Bismarck. It was just sitting there, whatever it was doing. Yeah. Sitting there doing whatever it's doing. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be fun to go on a boat. Yeah. Boy, just yeah, go on one of those cruise boats and go around the world. That'd be a lot of fun. See the ocean. See the ocean. Yeah, and if anybody's younger, I suppose if they want to join the military service and go on boats, that's okay too. That's mostly Navy, though, of course. You go on the boats and go around the world. Of course, you got to work hard, pulling and yeah, you got to know how to tie knots and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, you could stay local. The Coast Guards, yeah, that's an idea. Yeah. Yeah, my late uncle once was in the Coast Guard during World War II. This is according to what he said. He went as far as Bermuda, and when he went by the triangle one time, he said the boat shook. He said he thought he was cursed and they were going to drown, but then the boat stopped shaking. That's what he said. And then one time too, when he was on his boat, let's see, what was it? A Coast Guard cutter or whatever it was. One time he saw a German U-boat go by. He said, "Hey, we were lucky they didn't spot us, because those German U-boats would have destroyed us." That's what my Uncle Ed told me. He said that German boat would have destroyed us easy, because it was one of those fast boats where you could hit and keep going. Yeah, I mean, Germans had some. They had some fast boats. That's what Ed said. Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah, he went as far as the triangle. Oh yeah, and at the time when my late uncle signed in the Coast Guard, that's what he said. My grandmother refused to join. Then my late uncle told him, "Okay, Ma, if you don't want to sign, that's fine." But he says, "I could get drafted in the Army and go into paratroopers." And just think, I could end up in Europe. I might be captured prisoner and end up not being here talking to you anymore, Ma. My grandmother signed him for the Coast Guard real fast. uh, well, in his own way, yeah, he was a tough man, though. Um, he had a tough friend named Homer Stevenson from Salt Lake City. That was his best friend. He was a tough badass, yeah. Yeah, he owned his own wrecking yard, and Homer, he had a lot of cars. Yeah, yeah. When he died, my late uncle got a '68 Chevy pickup truck with a 4 speed on the floor. It was like a 6-cylinder engine. It was a short box front and a long box in the back. Oh, he'd pull stuff. I mean, that truck was reliable. That 6-cylinder the truck was slow, but that thing could pull stuff though. That thing could haul a lot of stuff, but it was slow though. What was the store? Oh, it was called Cyrus Red Owl at the time, or it was Olson's Red Owl when Tilford Olson owned it. But that store didn't do much business because Willie's in Morris, Minnesota, got most of the business. Then he had stores in Hancock and Kensington and Starbuck and all those other towns, And my dad lost. Lewinthal's bought it. They went out of business, and that's it. It was like a general store, yeah. Yeah, that store was built. Was in the 1880s or something like that, I think, and the house connected to it was built in the 1920s. But it's all torn down now. It's nothing's pre-built on it. Cyrus, there isn't much there anymore. And I'm not going to go to Cyrus. I've already been there and I've lived there, and then I've been there about 3, 4 times, so that's enough. So, so anybody wants to go to Cyrus for YouTube, they can go ahead. Because I'm not gonna. I already been there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of people tonight. That fifth person is here. Yeah, yeah. It's great to have a lot of people in the room. Yeah, it is so great. Yes, yes, yes. It's so great. So great. Yeah. Yes, it is. So great. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's see. You know, I'm sure. I'm sure most of you aren't really into this particular sport, but did you know that baseball is going to totally change? Major League Baseball. It's going to totally change now. Wow, it's a mind blower. It'd be hard to be a pitcher. I'll put it that way. Very hard. The days of the slow ball and the knuckleball are my favorite movies. Oh, um, let's see. It's a mad world. Uh, Trapped. Or the Doberman Pinschers guarding the general store. Oh yeah, about the baseball thing. Yeah, yeah, totally different rules. Totally different. Yeah. Oh, 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 this is a great night, everybody. And you wild horse fans, you're scaring the trolls away. They're not coming anymore because they see that you're fighters. And the trolls are saying, no, not me. I'm getting out of here. The trolls are running away. Yeah, yeah. We may be small, but we are tough. We will win against trolls. Yeah. Oh, yes, I like rugby too. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. But of course, for rugby, like football, they've changed the rules where it's more for the fans, more scoring and less roughness because you see, there's been so much concussions of ex-players, their brains are like gone because of too many headshots. Yeah. Yeah. Because the brain is very delicate. I mean, even your strongest people that have thick heads, I mean, their brains are delicate too. Yeah, their brains are delicate. Yeah, yeah. There's only one time, I know I probably said it somewhere before, but there's one time I did get a concussion when I was in softball in Park Rapids. When I was covering home plate, I was going to get the ball, and this guy named Red of the Dixie Driving Hurricanes, he hit me. I swirled around, fell down. My head hit against some rock or pebble, and I was up like this. Where am I? I was high. When you get a concussion, you're kind of high. You know, you're kind of high. It's not high you don't want. You know, it's a high you don't want. Now I forgive Red, but Red wouldn't like me. I don't care. But I forgive him. I'm not gonna go look for him and beat him up. Now he beat me up. But no, it was just a silly game. No softball and baseball and all that. They're all silly games. All silly games. Players get rich. The elite. The elite players get rich, and the rest of us pay to see them if we want to. Or they get cable TV and all that. Yeah. Yeah. And they get the cable TV. Yeah. Yeah. I just feel so. What's my favorite thing to do? I got to think about it today. Well, I used to like to play pinball and video games, but you have to go to the specialty places now. So, and I like to go bowling. I like to shoot pool, even though I'm terrible. Yeah. Oh yes, I knew a lot of people that did too. Yeah, bowling is great. Oh yes. Yeah, I watched Candlepin Bowling. It was on some. Let's see. I'll go look back for a minute. Let's see. Let's see history. Yeah, Candlepin Bowling. Stacia Zernick versus Beth Peterson. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Stacia Zernick versus Beth Peterson. I watched that one on YouTube. Boy, those ladies could bowl. And they bowled with a little cannonball tape and hit the candle pins. Yeah, that'd be fun. I want to try that. I think I do pretty good at candle pin. That'd be challenging. Sure be challenging. But as time goes by, people are losing interest in that stuff because, oh, hokey. Oh, yeah, cool. All right. Yeah. So many people these days are banging their phones with their fingers. So many people are banging finger phone. Yeah, once I leave the house, I don't really do that. I like to enjoy the nature outside myself. I'm from the old days. I'm definitely from the old days. Yeah, and just oh boy. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. I just. Oh, lockbox. Oh yeah. Yeah. Speaking of lockbox, don't buy this. No, because when you put the key on it, the key gets bad and then you can't barely open it. Never buy it. No, don't buy this junk. That thing's a pile of junk. Yeah, it's a pile of junk, that lockbox. Don't ever buy it. No, I keep it in my drawer. There you go. But I don't really do it anymore while I'm live because yeah. And he probably keeps his cash probably anywhere he can hide it or something. I don't know. Yeah, and in the meantime, head of women's counselor Tomlin McKeldin, who knows what he does with the ladies. I wouldn't want my adult daughter with him, I'll tell you that, because he probably trying to make the moves. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, thank you there, Joseph Marturana. Joseph Marturana. Hey, I like that name. Yeah, sounds like a Joseph Marturana. It's like a mixed martial arts fighter. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't ever buy that because the key is really bad on it and stuff. Oh, yeah. Florida. Someday. Let's see, what's that song? Let's see. Key Largo. Yeah. Bertie Higgins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that name. Down in Key Largo, and he's driving his boat, and the girl's actually 17 years old. In the video, she was 17. Yeah. 65. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. For us, it's 10 degrees above zero. I'm sure it'll feel colder when it's nighttime and if the wind is kicking outside, of course. You know? Yeah. Yeah. And the weather's really kicking around and freezing outside. Ooh, ooh, ow. Ow. Oh, my snapping ankles. Yes. My snapping ankles. My snapping ankles. Yeah. Yeah. 40s. Yeah, to me, 40s is pretty good. I can wear my ugly looking tan jacket. It keeps me warm though. Ugly but warm. I bought that for $2 on the ultimate clearance at the Helping Hand thrift shop. I think was in Pearl, Minnesota. The Boys and Girls Club shop. Yeah, in Pearl. Yeah. Yeah, for me, I like spring and fall. Summer gets very hot. Yeah, there you go. Crockpot, Switzerland vacation, Florida winter home. I take my crock pot to Switzerland, then I go down to Florida. And I take my crock pot with me. Yeah, yeah, I agree. They're Canadian. Buddha, yeah, yeah. No, I don't have any children at all, to be honest with you. I don't have any children because I wouldn't want to bring my I don't want to bring kids in this world. Not me. And with all the crap that's going on, no thanks. Plus, I don't know if I have the patience because my father sure didn't. Yeah, my father's way of patience and getting mad, especially if you make jokes he didn't like, he'd be like this. And then wham, wham. And sometimes he used the buckle too. Sometimes his buckle would be bigger than this. But I forgive my father, though. I forgive him. I forgive him. He went through the same thing with his, or my grandfather, he went through the same thing. And, all the way down the family line. It's all the same. All our families are, in some ways, have the positives and negatives. All the way through the line in families. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just feels like it takes my breath away. Take my breath away. uh, Nihilistic. I'll have to Google what that means. I'm not as educated as you there, Pissaminas. Oh yeah, thank you, Canadian Buddha. Yeah, it wasn't easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy. That's why I created the two idiot characters, Tom Van McKelden and Mitch Victory, because you know I used to know idiots like them in real life, even more idiotic than they are. You know, and if I had a choice, gun in my head, who I'd rather be friends with, of course, I'd rather be friends with Pastor Mitch Victory. Of course, yeah, because he's a one-woman man, and at least he makes more sense. The character. Tom Van McKelden doesn't make sense. Hey, you ain't no stupid fucking piece of shit. You know, now I'll have to wear my wig to be more in character. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see now. I'll see how long I can stretch the show for. I'll stretch it longer. Usually I quit within an hour, but I'm going to stretch it longer tonight since there's so many wild horse fans here. And I like talking my head off, and it makes sense. So there you go. There you go. Just scissors. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, you want to see something unusual I bought at Walmart. See what kind of clock is that again? See this clock? Watch this. Is that unusual? Keeps time when you turn it upside down and sideways. Because most alarm clocks, if you do that, it stops. Isn't that weird? But this one, it keeps going. This little, yeah, I paid like $7 for this alarm clock at Walmart. And it works great. They don't sell these anymore. No, that's okay. I do some dumb things. Yeah. No, but this clock there, it's been a great clock for me. Yeah. And my friend, yeah, well, it's only 4 years old. It's only 4 years old. I got it at Walmart. Yeah, I bought it at Walmart in Wadena. Yeah. I paid like $7 for this clock because I needed a clock when I visited my friend Mike's when he was kind of had me stay overnight and stuff like that. And I'd use this as an alarm clock while I kicked back my car seat and put the pillow behind my head and and start sleeping. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, kind of tingle on my side. Yeah, it's kind of a tingle on my side. Sort of. Yeah, kind of a tingle. Yeah, you get those weird tingles every now and then when you're old. Sometimes the leg will just tingle and stuff like that. Yeah, as I say, when you get up a certain age, your body acts a little different than when you're younger. Yeah, and a jingle to the tingle. Yeah, some people take and read analog clocks. And yeah, it's just, yeah, the schools, I guess it depends on the location. I think some schools are good and some probably aren't. In the schools I'd say in the real bad sides of town, I think the teachers probably there, well, to do their best to teach. But then the teachers got to be careful. Well, you know, all the tones and beeps. Um, see, uh, maybe, maybe that was the one I was doing my sound assigned radio. Yeah, I used to have that, but that's gone with the house in Wadena too. I couldn't pick that one up because I forgot. I wanted to keep that radio, but I don't have it anymore. And if I buy one now, it'd be about $30, $40. Yeah, when you rebuy stuff, it's expensive. You know, that's the trouble. Go on eBay and get certain things that costs. Yeah, a lot of that stuff costs. Yeah, yeah, a lot of that stuff just costs money. Unless I still have it, I'll have to check the storage locker in Brainerd sometime. Uh, and once I get another vehicle with a trailer hitch, I can go down there and get the stuff and put it in the storage locker in Mankato. Yeah, yeah. I had to pick up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. You know, yeah, those beeps, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, yeah. Now the Buick's running pretty good. It's running pretty good. The only thing is it's rusting real bad, you know. And eventually we're going to get a different vehicle. I'm going to take that one to the crusher because it's too unsafe technically to drive. And I don't want to see some family get into an accident and have some kid or infant die or something. I mean, none of that. I don't want to see that happen. You know, got to give the families a chance to live, you know. Yeah, I just drive it to town, or maybe I'll drive it 20 miles now. I try not to drive very far anymore. Yeah. See, that's the trouble with those old Buicks in the 90s. You know, they tend to rust real fast. And with front wheel drive, you have half a frame. So, I mean, that's what the auto garage has told me. You know, when you have half a frame, it doesn't last as long as a full frame, like from a rear or all wheel drive. You know, yeah. But otherwise, the Buick runs really good. And I'm not gonna get another Buick and put an engine in. Forget that. Yeah, yeah. It's fun for some frames RBS. Yeah. Favorite holiday? New Year's Day and my birthday. Those are the only two I celebrate. I celebrate birthdays, others too, but oh, this water tastes so good. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Joseph. I was back October 14th. So let's see. Have you 100 days 58 years, about 100 days old, I'd say. Let's see, 14, 24, 17, 30, 47, 78, 88, 98, 105 days. Yeah, 105 days. Yeah, 105, 58 years, 105 days. Ah, that's my breath. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. For sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh boy. Okay. I'll keep hanging in there. Do my best. What's my favorite comfort food or drink? That's a good question. Comfort food, it will be. I like Marie Callender's bacon and cheese pot pie. Uh, I like and drink. Oh, I like energy drinks. I like orange juice. I like apple juice. Um, I like RC once in a while. RC cola, of course. Yeah. And I skip the Coke because of what Coca Cola can do to, to things that they could do to meat, than they can do to the body. So, no Coca Cola for me. And Pepsi's not my thing anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, but mostly except for Spresher, I'll drink Spresher's Pop. Yeah. The one that comes in the bottle. You can, like, buy at Menards and I think Hy-Vee too. Yeah. Yeah, Spresher's, that comes from Wisconsin. It's actually they actually sell beer, but they also sell pop too. It's a little more expensive, but the bottle tastes much better. Plus, you can recycle it too. So, yeah, tastes better in the can or strictly classic color. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I can't find it neither. Maybe they don't sell enough. That's why. See, sometimes when products don't sell enough, they just quit selling them, even though we like it. A Fago? No, never tried a Fago. Never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. Oh, oh man. Yeah, hey, yeah, I've been so nice and great tonight. I really have been enjoying this. Let's see, 27 more minutes. I'll give it 27 more, and yeah, since you folks have put up with me and stayed with me, I'll stay with you too. Yeah, yeah. Some people used to say, "Randy, you're hard to put up with." I'd say, "I know, I know, I know, I am." Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, oh my, oh, oh my feet hurt kind of. Yeah, should feel better after a while. Yeah, sometimes it kind of hurts. Yeah. Did I work? I Yeah, I did go to the place, but they didn't have anything today. No. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think you folks sure love that Discord, don't you? You Wild Horse fans sure love those Discords. Yeah. Yeah. I like Restream myself. Yeah. But I guess Discord's popular with the population, so I guess go with the flow. I guess that's how I do it. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Yes, indeed. Go with the flow. Yes, indeed. I go where others go. Yeah. Yeah, I know my Discord name, but I gotta set up the system, whatever. But I don't know how. You know, yeah, I can talk on YouTube too, like this. That this is easy to set up. Mhm. Yes, I do go with the flow. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, one glass of milk. Oh, there you go. I usually like cold, but I'll try warm. Why not? Try it cold, try it warm, as long as this is sour or rancid. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, as far as milk's concerned, yeah, I don't have any milk, so I got water. Yeah, water here and some apple juice in the refrigerator. Yeah, I got some of that. Got some of that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, choo, choo. Playing with paper clips. Playing with paper clips. Yeah. Did you ever have any pets growing up? No, we never did. Oh yeah. Oh yes, we did. On A Street, we had there's a stray cat. We named it Super Cat. Sometimes I'd wander around. My parents or my grandmother would feed it cat food. And a lot of times, well, you didn't let Super Cat inside, so Super Cat would go to the abandoned house next door. So and go sleep over there. And nowadays, A Street is a parking lot for Augsburg College. They tore down all the old buildings that were way back in the 1900s and even the 1800s. That house we built, it lived. I mean, excuse me, the house we lived in, that was a brick house. That was probably built in probably the 1860s or something like that. And real flat roof. And is the ice dog your buddies? Uh, I never had a dog. I never had a dog. Let's see, there's Super Cat, there's Samantha or Sam or Winnie or Winifred. Those are the three pets. My folks had, I lived with them. I called them my pets too, you know. Yeah, 3 cats. Yeah, yeah. And at this point in my life, I'm not going to pet because I've on the radio. I usually listen to my music right here on my internet. Dog gone crazy for an ice cube. Yeah. Oh yes, yes, yes. Dexter. Yeah. Yeah, Dexter's different, all right. Especially that time we picked up that dog food and brought it to the steps. Yeah, I didn't think he's going to do it. I was also going to shut off the video. But then all of a sudden, Dexter picked up his spongy dog food and put it in the steps and ate it in the steps. Yeah, Dexter, he's a good dog. Yeah. Yeah, Dexter used to go real crazy, but he's slowing a little. Still likes to run, but yeah. Yeah, Dexter lives a life most dogs would wish. Yeah, he lives a life most dogs would wish to live. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Us human beings, we've conquered the world. We've conquered the animals. We've conquered the birds. And we've conquered everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 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 Those dogs and cats and their ice cubes. Yeah. You know, yeah, cats love to play with string, especially when they're young. And that's a good thing to teach cats to play with string because then it teaches them to go get the mice. You know, you teach cats to chase string, they don't chase the mice and kill the mice or the rats. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, dogs too. They'll chase things. Yeah. Yeah, fish puddles. There you go. Fish puddles. I'll just think. I went through this Tonight Show and I didn't fall asleep. Hooray for me. Hooray for me. I didn't even fall asleep. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't fall asleep. Yes, I will have good dreams. Wild women dreams. Wild women dreams. Yeah. No other wild ways we do to have fun. Yeah. Having fun in many different ways. That's a lot of fun. Of course it is. Yeah, it is. Right. Yeah. So hopefully, tomorrow, hopefully I'll call a relative and say hi. I never know if they'll be home or not, brother or sister, one of the two. Hopefully they're home, but if they're not, they're not. They're probably either busy shopping or driving around the Twin Cities or something. And yeah, I mean, probably playing with their phones. Nah, well, my brother doesn't play with his phone, except when he's going price looking or something like that. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I have 2 sisters that are older, 2 brothers that are younger. One brother, Kenneth or Kenny, he's dead. He's buried in the Wadena Cemetery. Thank you. And I have a half brother named Joe, who's older, but I haven't seen him in over 20 years, and he didn't say goodbye to my mother. So as far as Joe and I are concerned, he can stay goodbye. I don't want to see him. Not after he ignored my mother. That's slow life. His mom just wanted him to say goodbye. He never did. You know? Yeah. But oh well. Oh well. Be something. Oh yes, yes. Oh yeah, I gotta remind myself I gotta cash my 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 26, $27 worth of lottery tickets. $27. I spent probably $80. That's for my YouTube show in the future. Yeah. That's my YouTube show in the future. Yes. Yeah, 3 more minutes and I'm going to wrap up the show because I'm just getting very tired. Yeah, I'm getting very tired. So, yeah, 1 minute and 30, 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's a long time. And thank you, Wild Horse fans, for staying with me. And those that watched half a show or part of a show or even showed up and left, thank you too. I thank all of you. You've been wonderful tonight. You've been like great friends to me. Yep, I'll try to get on at 5 tomorrow. I'll do my best. 5 p.m. tomorrow, I'll try my best. But I might be late, so you never know. Yeah, 27 big ones after spending probably $70, $80. Yeah, I have those lottery dreams. Yeah, I have lottery dreams. I've played for probably almost 30 years, and all of a sudden one of those lottery tickets is $20. I think I won 25 on one scratch off. Yeah, you got to play to win. Yeah, I just keep trying. Cured my drinking. I used to drink a lot until I played lottery. I decided to quit because I figured at least I get to have fun and win. But when I drink, you don't win. And plus, it wrecks your body too. A lot of that crappy alcohol they sell in bars. Yeah, some of it's good, but a lot of it's crap. Crappy whiskey, crappy vodka and gin. Yeah, I can go without that. Me, I can. But you Wild Horse fans, if you want to drink alcohol, that's your biz. I don't care. That's your biz. You can, oh yeah. Oh, those hangovers, yeah. Oh, they hurt really bad. Yeah, that's for sure. I used to have those 8-hour hangovers. They were just murder. Yeah. And sometimes I'll just spend my time barfing, and I barf so hard my throat hurts. You know? Yeah. And as far as swallowing food, I gotta take my Pepsid thing, 40 milligrams. And after tomorrow, I gotta wash all those old ones. 5 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, nice catching up with you too. Yeah, Joseph. Where to Anna? Where to Anna? Yeah, I will. Yeah, have a great night, everybody. Yep, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just scared of the trolls. Trolls might show up all of a sudden. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, very good to do like this. Like they do in the parades. I'll do it like this. Goodbye. Good night. So long.